Okay, what I'm doing here today is replacing the outer tie rod on a Chrysler 200. I have it in park. Parking brake is set. Rear wheels are blocked. And I have it jacked up and on a jack stand. Okay, you need a 7/8 wrench or a 22 millimeter. And we're going to break this nut loose on here. And then we're going to remove the nut down here on the bottom of the knuckle. Okay, so this is a 18 millimeter here, and this is the factory one. Usually there's a hole with a cotter pin. This one just uses a nylock nut on here. This is a 8 millimeter, but it's pretty well damaged, so I took and put a wrench on here and a locking pliers on here, and I got a gap in here, so I'm just going to take an angle grinder, cut that off, since we're going to be replacing this outer tie rod as well. Okay, cut that nut off the bottom there, and I was real careful not to cut into the knuckle at all. Fortunately, it just popped right up. Now we'll go and we'll take our outer tie rod off. Since that nut is broke loose right there, we'll just go ahead and turn this off. Okay, our tie rod end here has a spot for Zerk fitting, so we'll go ahead and put that in there and pump a little grease in before we install it onto the inner tie rod. And we'll go ahead and install our new tie rod on the end here. Going to run it down to that nut. And then back it off that little bit. We'll put it in the knuckle here, and then we'll go ahead and put the nut on the bottom. This one has a castellated nut, so you have to have a cotter pin in there. So we'll go ahead and tighten that down. So you want to tighten that up as tight as you can where a hole lines up. Stick your cotter pin in there, then we're going to bend it over on the back side. Okay, hopefully the camera's picking this up. I do have it bent over on the back side. We're ready. Okay, last thing we'll do is tighten up our little jam nut here. Okay, got the vehicle on the ground, got it off. Unblock the rear wheels, and we'll take the parking brake off and give her a test drive.